classical liberal grifter, Dave Rubin, joined Bill Maher for a 2-hour-long podcast of ass kissing and also endless book promotions. And apparently the book promotions finally got under Bill Maher's skin, which is what you're about to watch in this next clip.
Would I rather be with a lot of people who are different or in a room full of Tucker Carlson?
So think about it, Bill. I just finished my book tour where I did stand up, all over the country.
You mentioned this book again. I'm going to throw this.
Signed it for you. You're going to freaking love it, man. You're going to
bottle.
I don't even think I said the name of the book. It wasn't a heavy promotion that I was doing here. But anyway, it's a great book. You're going to really love it. I think you're in it.
My favorite part of that clip is actually the very end where he's like, I think you're in it. I mean, I don't know because I didn't actually write it, but I think you're in it. You're gonna love it. I signed it, by the way. Aren't you so happy to have my signed book, my autograph? Everyone wants that. So I didn't even know he wrote another book. His first book, by the way, was such a colossal failure that just go back and read the reviews. They were amazing. I really enjoyed it. Gotta be fair and honest here. Apparently based on Amazon reviews, not so bad this time around. Don't Burn This Country is the latest iteration of Dave Rubin's ghostwriter's mind, I guess.
So he had an issue with January 6th then? He wasn't a fan of the mob violence?
Oh, of course it has nothing to do with
I haven't read it, I don't know what it's, maybe that's what it's about.
No, they can burn the country.
Oh,
they can burn the country.
That seems hypocritical. Does he know about January 6th? He might have to add an extra chapter to that.
That's a little bit of an inconvenient truth that he might not want to talk about, but the people in his mind who are burning the country are those who fought to get him the right to marry another man. Let me just state that. It's the woke mob. The book is about the woke mob.
Oh, well finally, there's a right winger that's doing substance-free stuff about the wokesters at long last.
What were we gonna do? There was really this absence of anti-woke content. And
it's a savvy business choice of his to call his ghostwriter and have him write a book about the woke mob. Why not? It's just money in the bank. I have no doubt that it's getting good reviews. Especially because I'm almost certain that an actual writer wrote it. But it probably says that the true problems in America are cancel culture or something, and they're eating it up, I would guess. It says it has nothing to do with the actual state of America, the problems that are facing regular Americans, and the idea that Joe Biden's Democratic Party, which over the last 2 years, what has it done? They did mild COVID stimulus, they did an infrastructure bill, and they canceled some student loan debt. There's a little bit of climate stuff. Oh my God, they're radicals. No, but as easy as it is to mock him, and I know that you regularly do, I do want to give him credit for one time being really current in something. And not in this book, but it was in the first book. When he decided that his shtick was gonna be writing a book that he would say, don't burn this book, desperately hoping that someone would, but nobody cared and nobody did. So his whole thing was, don't censor books. And he put that out a year before the default position of every right winger in the country was we need to ban as many books as possible. Oops. He's got nothing to say about that, by the way. It's one of the most cowardly backtrackings I've ever seen in my life. But it doesn't matter, and it's specifically books by LGBT authors. And by the thousands, they're throwing him on the pile to burn.
And black authors.
He's got nothing to say.
Yep, 100%. Because it doesn't matter. I can't imagine loving money as much as Dave Rubin does. I really can't.
I don't need that much money. You don't want to be on the verge of losing everything. Okay, you want to be comfortable, I guess.
But don't you also want to be surrounded by friends and loved ones? Like friends.
Well, friends and loved ones, or maybe Ben Shapiro. Either one's probably just as good. You can occasionally hang out with Charlie Kirk or something.
Oh my God, Charlie Kirk.
I guess that's just as good.
Can you imagine you've surrounded yourself with the Charlie Kirks of America and
Marjorie Green, Jim Jordan. Maybe you can hang out with Jim Jordan or something.
I mean, he made his
luau with Louis Gohmert.
I feel terrible for his kids because
Luau-y Gohmert is what I've nicknamed him. He loves luau's, Louis Gohmert. These are the people, all you have to do is sell your soul and everything that you've ever stood for, if you ever stood for anything at all.
It ain't worth it, man. One day you're gonna die. The only thing that matters is how much you make your life worth it. How much you experience in this short time you're on this planet. One day you're gonna be dead, and that money will mean nothing. It'll mean nothing. The whole point of life, like at the very end, it's the memories that you've built, the times that you've shared with the ones you love.
And hopefully what you've left behind.
And what you've left, sure, whatever, who cares, right? Like I know, people go crazy about that.
Doing good works?
Yes, of course. Like, but like, okay, the way I took it was like people who are obsessed with their legacy. That's what I was thinking about when you said that.
I mean, hopefully you've made the world a better place. You actually cared about people.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, yes, I would like to make the world a better place. However, I have finally accepted that if I don't, it's okay. It's okay.
You already have.
I'm trying, right? But if I don't, it's okay. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. This is getting like weirdly like
existential.
Yes, and I don't want to get there or go there. But
we're already there.
I know, John. Why are you doing this to me? So let's go to some of the statements about his book. First of all, the book is described as follows: a guide for anyone who wants to revive the American dream while the woke mob tries to burn down the country. Yes, because it's the woke mob. It's the annoying, nagging individuals on Twitter that for some reason the right wing think have all the power in the world that are destroying the American dream. It's not the corporate interests that they enable and serve as mouthpieces for. It's not any of that, right? It's not the private equity firms who took money from the Federal Reserve and proceeded to buy up all the available single family homes in neighborhoods across the country. It's not that. It's not that that destroyed the American dream. It's not the redistribution of wealth from the bottom to the top. Money being taken from workers and distributed to private military contractors so they can start endless wars abroad. It's not that. It's the woke mob that destroyed the American dream, according to top American idiot Dave Rubin. Holy.
Well, that's the facade, but who's behind all of that? College lesbians?
Obviously.
Something like that, probably.
God.
No, it's just like, yeah, I'm sure the book is that sentence 10,000 times.
Yeah.
It means nothing. And this is coming from a guy who writes stories about animals going on magical adventures. That means nothing. There's literally nothing to it. Like you literally don't have to be paying attention as you write it. You just say the word woke over and over and over again. Okay, good. And by the way, I don't even know. Maybe he did write it. Maybe a ghostwriter wrote it, maybe he did write it. I hope for his sake that he got a ghostwriter to do it. That's less embarrassing. And I have no doubt that it's gonna do well. I'm sure there are right wingers that will eat it up, and if not, the think tanks will buy it by the tens of thousands. But it won't mean anything. It will not have any positive effect whatsoever on the country, and that's on him.
Finally, Maher did not hold back in calling Rubin stupid during this interaction. I haven't seen this video yet, so I'm excited. Let's take a look.
That's what people love about him. He's authentic in that it's so funny.
Who would you say is more authentic, him or Joe Biden?
Him, because
who's more authentic, him or Elizabeth Warren?
But authentic doesn't mean good.
No,
if you're authentically a crazy person, but if he's authentically a moron and a crazy person.
But Bill,
yes, he is authentic.
In a world of liars, a little authenticity goes a long way. So
that's
that might
ridiculous.
be
that's such a dumb thing.
They're talking about Trump,
of course,
in that interaction.
Yeah, no, look. I would say Bill Maher was also in the beginning of that clip being a moron
Jeffrey
because he's
Dahmer was pretty authentic.
Yeah.
He should run for president.
No, like, but authentic. The only thing that it means in the context they're using it is that he occasionally says something awful. That doesn't mean he's being honest. He's a New York City billionaire pretending that he's a man of the people.
He's a
guy who's
a billionaire.
Well, that also too. No, like that's not being honest. Like, can we be clear about that? That Dave Rubin has spun this narrative of, well, I guess if you just have the aura of someone who's probably used the N-word, then you're being authentic. That's not what authenticity means. He's not being honest whatsoever. The dude drew another path to a hurricane on a map. He's authentic? What the hell do you even think that word means? And this is a best-selling author, so you'd think he'd have a mastery of language.